Water scarcity. What is it? It is the lack of available and drinkable clean water within a region. Who does it affect? Water scarcity can appear everywhere around the globe. For instance, Flint, Michigan.
How does it affect them? They are unable to complete daily tasks. They are forced to use water bottles as a source of safe and drinkable water. As for their health, residents develop rashes and diseases on their skin. How is the government responding? Sadly, the government is not responding. Officials from Flint, Michigan have claimed that the water in the beginning was safe. Later on, researchers proved that the water had extremely high levels of lead, making the issue bigger than it appeared to be. Due to this situation, after 5 years, residents still hold no trust within their government and the officials.
Protests have occurred and movements were created to bring justice to the city of Flint. The issue of water scarcity in Flint began in the year 2014.
To this very day, in 2019, the city lacks the resources and funding to clean the polluted and contaminated water. In fact, the response from the government clearly tells the people of Flint and Michigan that there is no water crisis and no reparations were made.
The ongoing negligence of the water crisis in Flint, Michigan highlights the hidden bias, discrimination, and racism, as most of its civilians are low-income minorities.
Phosphate bonds were raised with lead in their pipes, which made protective coating between the lead and the water. When the shield is intact, dissolved oxygen cannot attract with the lead. The orthophosphate has to be added repeatedly or the barrier breaks down.
If the barrier breaks down, the oxygen reacts with lead atoms and oxidizes them, which basically means combine them. To make water, the oxygen takes electrons from the lead and grabs a couple hydrogen protons. When oxygen oxidizes, the lead turns into water trace. Instead of sticking to the pipe, it broke down.
The breakdown happened very quickly for Flint. The river water had high levels of chloride, which accelerates corrosion. Ferric chloride using conjunction with chlorine disinfection and road salt of Michigan's cold waters are the two sources of possible chloride. Here are some suggested solutions. Some are that we need to pay more attention and prioritize the issues within our country. Funds and donations are desperately needed in order to begin studies and researches on how to solve the issue of water scarcity. Instead of powerful people from the United States donating millions of dollars into a building that is burning down, we first need to contribute this money towards those who are in desperate need, such as Flint, Michigan, of resources, food, supplies, shelter, and financial support within our states. Donations and spreading awareness can help contribute to the issue of water scarcity. Also for Flint, Michigan, food banks are available to participate in. And below is a link that we have placed in if you are interested in donating or participating in the food banks.